Welcome back. We are here. Now we're doing the card read. And today I'm doing the Oracle deck, the Isis Oracle deck. YouTube, can you see? It looks better on TikTok. I have a new light, and so the light is a bit bright. I see somebody with a Gambian flag. So I'll be doing the Isis Oracle deck. Isis from Egypt. The life that I just did, which is don't sweat the small stuff, and it's all small stuff. Small ways to keep the little things from taking over your life, right? That's the one that I just did. And we were talking about how to let others be right. In the life that I did before this one, I'll be putting the recording there. And it's so interesting because what we were talking about there is something that I'm facing right now. Let others be right most of the time. And as I was talking about it, and as I am sitting here, I'm actually feeling that being seen a certain way and somebody disrespecting you and just having the urge to tell them off and having the urge to get back at them. But I know, like I said in the recording, being okay with how people see you, how people think of you, what people say about you is very important because you can't control everyone. Everybody's going to have their own story or perspective of you. No matter what happens, there will be someone or some people who find it amusing, let's say, to disrespect you. But what goes up must come down. So let's do the Isis Oracle deck. And I'm going to do past, present, future. Who knows? Maybe the reason I spoke about that topic today and that I am going through, that's upside down. The same issue, there's something in it for us. Right? Everything is a lesson. This one is the pocket size Isis deck. 3 cards for whatever the ancestors want us to hear. 3 cards of advice. If nothing comes, I will pick 3 cards. Let me know if I should continue shuffling or should I pick the cards. Because maybe you just need to sit with the feeling. 3 dropped at the same time. So I'm going to take all those 3. The first one is Scales of Balance, Power of 7 Scorpios, Temple of Carnelian. Carnelian is a flower. No. Is a flower? No. Oh, it's an herb. I think it's an herb. I don't know why flower came to mind. Maybe it is. I can't look it up now. So we're doing the Isis Oracle deck. This is the first one. Present. No, past. Scales of balance. Balancing, give and take. Directing and flowing. Play and solitude are ways to heal the relationship between the inner masculine and feminine energies. Connection with the body is the most powerful form of healing for the feminine energy, as it holds the secrets of divine feminine wisdom. So, dance, sing, play. Interestingly, today, while I was doing my makeup, I had music playing. Sometimes I do that. I was listening to Kendrick Lamar, of course. But usually I would play different frequencies depending on what I want to do. I would play music as well. Not every time. But I was, as I was saying, right, talking about the topic, let others be right most of the time. Now, if you are a woman and you identify with the feminine energy, the feminine side of you, connection with the body is the most powerful form of healing for the feminine energy. The feminine energy is in both men and women, right? Because men came from women. So we all have a mother and a father. You need a mother and a father to be born. So you have the masculine and the feminine within you. So in terms of healing the feminine, it's not just about women, men as well. To do that is being connected to the body. I know I have to do that right now, right? Given the things that I was explaining and talking about, when you want to get back at someone, or you being able to see how people see you, how people look at you, the ideas of people have of you, instead of you getting back at them. And I do this, and I have to do this now, today. So I'm telling you what I will do in connection to this card and the life that we just did. Being connected to your body, which is connection with the body, is the most powerful form of healing. Let's just stop at that. Being in connection with your body, feeling what you feel and sitting with it. No matter what it is, it can be good or bad. You can be excited, you can show it if you're in a safe space with people that make you safe and you know it's okay to show it. But even if you are, many a time it is so powerful to be excited and know how to contain it, to be angry and know how to contain it, to be in pain and know how to contain it. That doesn't mean don't speak up. That doesn't mean don't seek help, don't ask for it. But being able to sit with whatever you're feeling and then you let it simmer down. Balancing the scales of balance, balancing give and take, directing and flowing. That's balancing the masculine and the feminine. Be you a man or a woman, you have to be able to give and to take. That's basically the cycle of life: give and take, death and life, give and take. Play and solitude are ways to heal the relationship between the inner masculine and feminine energies. Being able to be around people, to play, to have fun, to enjoy yourself, but at the same time, being able to be alone in solitude. Be alone, not lonely. Solitude, not isolation, because they are different. You can be alone and not lonely. You can be in solitude by yourself, but you are not isolated from the world. It's a powerful thing for healing. Now the third one, put this here. The second one, this is the past, the balance. Now present is power of scorpions. Scorpions. The Gambian football team is called Scorpions. You are being initiated into the magic of conjuring so as to have power to affect lower vibrational forces through your own will and spoken word. I was talking to someone recently, and we actually talked about this yesterday when I was live. That many of us we're made to believe, or we're raised to believe, that when you hear the word conjuring or magic or spirituality or African spirituality or hoodoo or all of that, right? We always feel like the power is in the stuff that people are doing, when actually the spoken word, lower vibrational forces through your own will and spoken word. Spoken word is the most powerful tool that we have, because words are spell, right? The English language, spell a word, spelling, spelling. So you're creating a spell. So when you are conjuring or creating a spell, it is not in the tools and the things that you're using, is the words and the intention and the energy and the vibration that's coming out of you. That is the spell. That is the spelling. That's the spell you are casting. So how I had to learn it, and to see it even in my own life, every single day we are casting spells, but we don't even know it. We're casting spells in the way that we speak. We speak about people, we speak about ourselves, the way we think about ourselves, the ideas we have of ourselves. I had to change my thinking, the way I saw myself, thought about myself, the words that were spoken on me that were not mine, right? By the people that raised me, that were around me. I had to let go of all of those for me to even get to this point that I am sitting here, right? And all of those is not even talking about spells and conjuring in the physical. If you're Gambian watching this, or African, or Senegal, or just Muslim, and your family does what I can call listihar, watch a camel, reading the Quran and all of that, and then they have to come to your house and do all of that, they are actually casting a spell with the words of the Quran that they're reading and saying. That is another form of casting spells, right? But I have never been taught to see that as part of spelling. But when you go down the street and the woman who's doing the carousels, the mungla setal, right? The woman doing the carousels, or the man who is uh, doing the goats and the chicken and whatever else they do, and the owls, and we look down upon those people because they are conjuring, and that is what we have been made to believe as spells. But if you go back into history, Black history, African history, Haitian history, Caribbean history, you will understand why those things have been called to be demonic. But then we don't know that the Bible is full of spells. The Quran is full of spells, because the spell in itself is in the words. Okay, I went there on a bit of a rant. You are being initiated into the magic of conjuring so as to have power to affect lower vibrational forces through your own will and spoken word. You are guided to use this powerful gift with compassion and discernment, with mercy and non judgment. You can then manage any toxicity in your life swiftly with great effect. You can do that with your words. You are guided to use this powerful gift with compassion. And I'm going to say it in terms of your words. Use your words with compassion, because the things you say can make or break a person. There's a quote that I saw recently that said, I posted it on Threads everywhere, I think. A spiritual woman knows her power because she knows that she can break a person's life as much as she can elevate a person's life. And but that's both men and women. If you know the power of your words, the power of the things you say, the power of how you think and what you think about, if you know that and you understand it, you can see how you can destroy one's life. But at the same time, you can see how you can create and mold, groom, as it is used, somebody's life with mercy and non-judgment. You can then manage any toxicity in your life swiftly and with great effect. When you know these things, it's easy to manage toxicity, because I can see it in my own personal life. If you were raised in a toxic environment, you've been around toxic people, you've been affected by toxic people, the moment you get out of that and your experience now becomes wisdom, what happens is now you have those tools to maneuver those situations. You become a repellent to toxicity, to toxic people, right? So you're not managing toxicity or toxic people, but you can now manage yourself in those situations and in those environments where you could still hold on to your power. You can still hold on to your peace. You can still hold on to yourself. You can then manage any toxicity in your life swiftly with great effect. Okay, let's go to the next one, the third one. Power of 7 scorpions is the present, and then the future. Temple of Carnelian. Carnelian is an herb, right? Is a plant. I cannot tell if the card is showing on TikTok. I know I can see it on YouTube, but I can't tell. It is time to trust your own boldness and courage. Taking risks that feel true to your heart and engaging in practices that make you feel truly and genuinely alive, embodied, and more of yourself, even if not always comfortable, are going to help you live the life you were born to live. Many of us don't do this. Men, women, many of us don't do this because society has put us in boxes. As a woman, this is how you need to act. As a man, this is how you need to be. We're in June. June is Men's Mental Health Month. This is how you have to act. This is how you have to talk. This is how you're supposed to be. This is who you're supposed to be. And most of us are just acting every day. Like we're wearing a veil. There's a veil covering our eyes. We're wearing a mask, which is covering our faces. Most of us don't know who we are because we're trying to be something that we are not. And the thing that we're trying to be that we are not is what society wants us to be, but it's not who we want to be. It is time to trust in your own boldness and courage, taking risks that feel true to your heart and engaging in practices that make you feel truly genuine, alive, truly, genuinely alive, embodied and more of yourself. Even if not always comfortable. Most times it's not comfortable being yourself. I saw somewhere somebody say, the business you're doing or the work that you're doing, it might take longer because you are yourself. You're not scamming anybody. You're being real. You're being truthful. So it feels like the business is not going anywhere. But because it's real, it's real. But society doesn't really want real, which means real is rare. But then people will gravitate towards you, and you still would have your own peace. Is it comfortable? No, it's not. It's very uncomfortable and it's a very unsettling feeling. One of the ladies that I am connected with, she's a businesswoman. She posted on her threads and did she say, if you're a content creator or if you're a business person, Kendrick Lamar is teaching us all a lesson, right? That stick to what you're good at. Stick to what you know. Don't be hopping around on things that you don't know, which is a powerful thing. And that's what the card is saying. Even if not always comfortable, are going to help you live the life you were born to live, the life that you want to live. And usually, for us to get to where we want to go, to be the person we want to be, to live the life that we want to live, it's not always about the things that we have to learn. More often than not is the things that we have to let go of, the things that we have to chop away. And this is what Muji would usually say, I don't have more to give you. I don't have more to teach you. Because you've learned enough. You've immersed, like gathered enough. Now it's time to chop away the parts of you that is not you, to let go of all those parts. And for us to be ourselves, to live the life we want, to live the life that we were born to live, to be who we want to be. It's not just about getting uncomfortable, but just letting the mask go, taking the veil off, being ourselves in any situation. And everything I talk about, either I am living right now, I am learning, and the talking about it helps me with the healing. I talk about this every time, right? Just to make sure of it. Okay, this is the end of it. I like this table. It's so vintage. It's a very, very old table. So vintage. I love it. I was thinking of painting it again, but I think I'm going to leave it like this, the vintage look, and just have it. All right, I'll be back here tomorrow on TikTok, especially. I will repost both of the lives that I did. The first one is Don't Sweat the Small Stuff, and it's all small stuff. The playlist is there. And then for the card reading as well is a playlist called Collective Reading. I'll post it there. There's a link in my bio where you can join me in everything that I am doing. I have free groups that I am putting together. Fatman Cham, I'm going to follow you to learn. Yes, please join me. Yes, you can join the Telegram group. It's free. We share more information there. I open a new Facebook page and a Facebook group. Both of them are called Divine Feminine Energy. You can join that as well, because most of the things that I talk about, I share in text as well. So you will have it on Telegram as well as on Facebook. I spend a lot of time connecting and having conversations on threads because there's a whole community of healers there. So you can follow me there as well. And I'm everywhere as Empress Fire. I give out a lot of resources for free. You can join me in those, but if you want to go deeper in your learning, this is where you would invest in yourself. I have Girl Hold My Hand, which is predominantly a group of women right on this journey. That link is in my bio as well. And of course, for the content creators that are in holistic wellness and healing and wanting to learn about supplements and all of those, I have links for that. But for now, you can join me in the free groups and test the waters and see and learn new things and talk to me and we communicate. I'm always online and we'll see how it goes. And that's for everybody. I have to say thank you to LC Sign. I'll post a video of that. They sent me a light and what is it called? LD. I have to look it up. That's helping me now because I'm in a new space and it's a little bit dark here. All right, everybody. I'll see you all tomorrow. Kisses, kisses. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye-bye.